Hello. Welcome to She Joy. It is that fine medium, Dr. Rose, coming to you live with another message of what you need to know today. So you guys, let's go ahead and get into the messages for today. For those of you who want personal sessions, I am $55 per session. Let's do this. So God, what do the water signs need to know right now? Oh. Seems like something may have fell. I'll take that as a sign. Wow. Alright, let's look into this. Okay. So for this double message, right? So for some of us, this literally could be, just dealing with the mental aspect of things, right? Of you walking away from anxiety or depression, or even like walking away from overanalyzing or just stressful situations in general, right? Speaking your truth, working on your spirituality, cutting out things that no longer apply to the situations that you are propelling yourself forward towards. This also could be Aquarius, Aqua, Libra, Gemini energy right here, that you could be dealing with somebody in those aspects. It's typically somebody who's a little eccentric, kind of humanitarian, not super emotional, by the way. Okay? Now, let's see what's happening. What's going on between these two energies? What's going on between the King of Swords and the King of Wands? Okay. So, there could literally, okay. So, and then we see Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. We ask what's going on between these two people. Boom. It's the double card. So you definitely could have been tempted by somebody to do something that is outside of your normal energy. Maybe it was even drugs, alcohol, or just negative thought patterns. Maybe it was something along those lines that you decided to cut out, or thinking of should you cut that out, so on and so forth. Regardless, we do have a lot of Aquarius energy here, but regardless, your hopes, your dreams, and your wishes are coming through to you, okay? As well as some type of offer, proposal, or gift. Okay, let's get some clarification. What is the financial situation for the water signs? Okay, all pentacles, love it. So finances are giving financial, okay? Here's you, firm, strong, reaching financial goals, saving money, spending money, delegating money appropriately, having financial balance, having everything you need, plus some of the things that you want, while also being in the energy of financial stability, okay? Having financial stability. I love that. That came out very clear cut. Oh, also you guys have been setting some boundaries. Woo! Lots of wands came out there. Okay, so here recently you could have definitely set some boundaries because you were having some disputes or going back and forth with someone or multiple people, but you gained clarity on how to have victory in that situation. I feel like you may have rode off. You just was like, I'm gonna leave that situation because I don't feel like fighting, period, dot, right? What is the love for the water signs, God? What is the love for the water signs? Okay, so it definitely seems like you could have been stuck between two options. I said could have, like it was past energy, but for some this may be current. But you could just not want to make a decision, or are waiting on the right information to come through so you can make a decision, because maybe you felt like someone was stuck or trapped, or maybe that was you feeling that energy of not being unsure of what to do. Regardless, the things that you want will come together. Right now you're just waiting on your chips to come in. Oh, Keith, can you go get that flag? Over there. Over there. Yeah, but right now you're just waiting on your chips to come in specifically. And it does seem like, you know, you may be slightly defensive. Thank you, Divine. You may be slightly defensive, but also you got honest people coming forward.
These are jeans, and these jeans.
Oh, they're reversible.
Yeah.
Nice. And it also seems like, you know how to get the things that you want. And I do love that energy for you. But we'll also clarify this as if these are people specifically as well. But like I said, it does seem like you know how to manifest. You've mastered manifesting. You know how to get the things that you want. And while still co-creating. Okay, so what's going on between this Queen of Wands and this Page of Swords? Okay. So right now you're just... Right. Okay. So you could be dealing with some Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn type energy. But this also could be you literally walking away from burden. You're like, I'm not about to be dealing with no kind of burdens. Like, I'm out of that energy. I'm actually looking for, you know, who I'm going to build my foundations with, who I'm going to grow with. I'm not trying to, you know, go backwards or be in a debacle energy or be in argumentative energy. I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to deal with that. I am successful, I'm victorious, and I'm dealing with successful and victorious people, okay? So it's like that's kind of what's been going on. God, what is the health for the water signs? What is the health for the water signs? Okay, so definitely it looks like your health is moving forward better. Like you're gaining balance with your health. You could be getting outside more, maybe even moving, packing, changing things, getting ready for a shift, something like that is definitely helping you during this time. Yeah, look, boom, healing, mental healing, physical healing, emotional healing, financial blessings. Are helping you with your health. So maybe like you're trying to get your credit together, or like your insurance or something like that is helping you with your health. And also you're moving forward very passionate. So like if something does happen, you're like, hey, let me go see what this is about, or let me make this good. Let me make this doctor's appointment just to make sure that everything's good and everything checks out. Meanwhile, you realize the foundations of your health. You know how to balance your health, you know, and you're very spiritual as well. So like, you know, holistic ways versus like medicinal ways versus, you know, all the different ways, you know, as far as you may even be seeking a spiritual teacher. If that's not you, you could be seeking a spiritual teacher, or seeking somebody, you know, like a herbalist or something like that, who knows how to help you reach goals quicker in those departments. Oh, what is the advice for the water signs? What is the advice for the water signs? Okay, so some of you are feeling a little bored, or maybe even like you're over some type of situation. It's like right whenever you're feeling like that, God comes in and brings you a new relationship, a new friendship, a new partnership, an alliance, which helps you to move forward, which helps you to travel, which helps you to grow and to reach your goals. Why? Because your cup runneth over. As a water sign too, you know, that's good that that came out. What is the obstacle for the water sign? What's the obstacle for the water sign? Really? Okay, so maybe it's like some obstacle that you're dealing with is like you're wanting to move, and maybe it's you're waiting on some information for you to be able to move, or you're waiting on some communication about something. I also feel this is like, you know, you're wanting to move away, but then you also feel yourself like, you're like, am I, you know, you're still wanting to look back and see if you can salvage a situation. Meanwhile, you do have, you know, it's like the obstacle for you is like that you want people who are more passionate, more supportive, more understanding of your manifestations to come in. And you want to help other people to manifest too. So it's like you want good partnerships. Meanwhile, what we're seeing here is like, you know, for you it's foundations. You know, the obstacle is foundation, because you're like, you know, yes, I have the foundations that I need, but, you know, are they necessarily foundations that I want? It's like you have the foundations, but you want to grow those foundations. You want to see movement. You want to, you know, reach those goals quicker, you know, and there's so many things that you're manifesting on such a large scale, and you're like, dang, I'm really trying to meet this goal, not just for me, but for others. And being that you guys are water signs, it's like you're intuitive, you're smart, you're wise, you know, you have empathy, you understand what people are going through, and you know, it's like you genuinely want to help people, but then you've also been done dirty, but then you've also done people dirty. So you're in that energy of like, you know, hey, I just want an equal give and take, reciprocity. Hell, it don't even gotta be equal if I know that you're willing to help the way that I need help, and I'll help you the way that, you know, you need help, and we'll move forward and build, you know, appropriately that way. Let's see what the future energy, what's the future energy, what is the near future energy for the water signs, God? Near future energy for the water signs. Wow. So yeah, in the near future, you guys are going to be, it's like you have a new adventure. So you guys are going to be moving, traveling, leaving some type of situation, again, moving, balancing out your emotions, balancing out your, you know, your actions, on like going from like rough emotions to being more calm, cool, collected, serene, got it together, you know, whilst being honest. Like you are moving towards, I feel like this is your perfect pathway, you know, living by the sword, you know what I mean? Like speaking your truth, cutting out things that no longer apply, but then also being like a guiding light for people, you know, while you're still dealing with your stuff, trying to figure out, you know, what's the best way to move forward for you. You're still helping others in your future. It's like that's your calling. What's the present energy for the water signs, God? Present energy for the water signs. Okay, again. Yeah, so currently you guys could feel a little stuck. It's like you may feel stuck, but you're still enlightened. So it's like you're not really stuck. Like physically you're not stuck at all. You can obviously move and do anything that you want to do. But a part of you is like, hey, you know, right now, it's like I got to figure out my health, or I got to figure out what's going on with this situation, or I've got to get this business going a certain way. It's like you have clarity on what you need to do. It's just you're taking patience, right? You do see the fruits of your labor. You do see the progress that you've had. You understand that you have the stability. You know how to manifest. You've mastered yourself to a degree. You know, you've definitely mastered manifesting. You know how to manifest. You know how to get the things that you want. For you, it's just bringing it in quicker. Having the belief that it's going to get here quicker, right? Having that belief that you can make things happen in good timing. What's the recent past energy for the water signs, God? Yeah, and you're clarify the King of Swords and the Queen. What's going on with the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands? You know, in your recent past energy, you were focused on your relationships. Maybe you were even dealing with multiple relationships at one time, which could have got a little overwhelming for you. I do feel like you've been dealing with somebody who's emotionally immature, or maybe some of you guys are dealing with your children around this time, while dealing with this relationship stuff, and it's like you could have felt overwhelmed. That's how I kind of feel when I'm looking at this, like you felt a little overwhelmed. Like there's balance in it. Like yes, it can balance, But it's like, you know, in order for you to reach that balance, you got to focus on your finances, right? You're focusing on your finances. Just pay down on that. God, what else does the water signs need to know right now? What else do the water signs need to know right now? Okay. Okay, so there's definitely a new beginning. Again, this is going to be an offer coming in from somebody who could be younger than you. Okay, yeah, it's going to help you to get out of that stuck energy. So you definitely got a new beginning, whether this is you guys moving, you guys walking into a different situation. Yeah, okay, because you may help people who are unsure of like what their strength is. You may like help people figure out like how they're strong in certain ways. And it helps you to conquer yourself as well. Because as you know, like when you do good for others and when you heal others, it heals you too, right? And what you put out, you get back in. And it's like, so here's you. It's like you've walked away from people, but then you're like, or you've cut off certain people, but you didn't burn bridges, but you're like, I might block you, or I might not talk to you for a minute, or I'm trying to, you know, this, and that. But you still look back like, dang, I still love everybody that I've dealt with. It's just, you know, you're not trying to deal with the situations that feel off. You're like, you know, I don't need that in my life. You know, I have peaceful energy when I'm not dealing with you. So either you need to work your energy out, or, you know, hit me up whenever things are right. You know, something like that. Because right now you're in healing. So you're healing you're healing your mental, your physical, your emotional, your spiritual. You're healing, period, dot. You're healing and you're helping others to heal. So, yeah, you guys. So that was the message. I definitely hope that this has helped. Please leave messages in the comment section if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. If you'd like to book a personal session, or you want me to speak on a certain topic, make a video about a specific thing. Stay blessed, never stress, with much peace, much power, much love, much light, and of course, much joy. See you guys next time.